All right, in scenario number 2, you may have an optional USB microphone that allows you to stretch it out into the middle of the classroom using a USB extension cable and plugging it into the side of your monitor to better allow the students in the classroom to participate with the students at home. These microphones do have a mute button on them, and you can place them in the middle of the classroom so that when students ask questions, you don't need to repeat the questions for the students at home to hear them easily.
All right, you've now connected your USB microphone and connected it via the USB extension and placed it in the middle of your classroom so it can hear the students. You may have optionally been also given an additional web camera. This is simply to rest on the top of your computer or place on your desk facing where you're teaching so that you don't have to turn your whole teacher station. Okay. These are both connected to the USB ports on the side or on the back of your computer that we talked about earlier. All right, so we have our webcam clearly plugged in and not the one that's in the top of our computer, and we have our extra microphone plugged in. How do we tell Google Meet which one to use? Because we have 2 different microphones and 2 different cameras. So we click these 3 dots down here in the corner, and we come up here to Settings in Google Meet. This will allow us to change our audio and our video settings. So for our audio settings, in this case, we do want the UM02 puck mic, which is the one that we place in the middle of our classroom. If you're not sure which of these microphones it happens to be, whether the one in the camera, one on the puck mic, the one that's built into the computer, if you unplug one of them from the USB, exit this menu and come back in, you'll notice it's missing, it's disappeared from the choices. When you plug it back in and you go out and you come back in, it will reappear as a choice. So that's how I know that this one is the UM02 that I want to select for the microphone. That's the one we place in the middle of the classroom so that the teacher's voice and the student's voices can be heard equally by the students who are at home. I switch over here to the video tab. I can see which camera is being used by moving my fingers in front of it. That's one way to tell. But you can also do the same trick of unplugging the USB camera. So this one is the webcam that's separate that I can move around and angle on whatever person I want. And this is the one that's built into the bezel of the computer that's staring right at me. Okay, so you can switch between those at any point in time in a Google Meet. You don't have to stop the Meet to switch. You can do it as you're doing it. So if you want to start with one and switch to another, you can.